It's steamy.
Recently, Buju Banton, one of Jamaica's most interesting and at times even a bit controversial entertainers, had the internet buzzing and lips flapping when he seemed to defy gravity, when it was revealed that he had somehow obtained a visa to enter the United States of America after serving time for a drug conviction and then being deported back to Jamaica in 2018. Under the circumstances, it's only fair that many had questions, and rightfully so, because how many convicted deportees have you ever seen return to the United States of America legitimately after serving time and then deported back to their homeland? So, to give credence to the situation, the questions/suspicions were not all that off the wall, even though some of the comments to follow were, but that aside with all the talk about how did this happen and why, etc. What many Jamaicans seem to be overlooking is actually right at their fingertips, in front of their very eyes, but they just can't seem to see it for what it really is and not what they would want it to be. Let me explain. Yes, Buju did get convicted for drugs, and yes, he was deported back to Jamaica, and yes, he wasn't a citizen or a green card holder. Yes, all these are facts, but there are some other facts that many are overlooking, and like almost everything else, they can Google it for themselves and see what the legal realities and remedies are, especially when it comes to the situation being discussed. So although it's a strange or somewhat rare phenomenon, truth be told, this is not a first, and the law actually makes provisions for special circumstances, as is the reality in Buju Banton's situation. Remember Shine Barrow, the bad boy recording artist who was involved in the 1999 Tulane Club shooting at Club New York, which involved P. Diddy and Jennifer Lopez? Yeah, that guy, he too was deported for an aggravated felon. And just for the record, today he travels freely to the United States. Sure, some are going to say his situation is different. And it sure is, but the rules, they remain the same, regardless of the circumstances. Today, Shine is into politics in Belize and travels on a diplomatic passport. So yes, the circumstances are different, but the reality is there are provisions for circumstances that you may have never even heard of. Then just recently, there was Ricky Trooper, who after his now infamous Put This on YouTube rant, lost his United States visa, but recently received a visa so he could attend his daughter's funeral in Connecticut. Again, different circumstances, but the rules are there. And this leads right into the Buju Banton conversation, because after all the hoopla, the reality is as follows, according to Google. Question 1. Can a convicted felon get a U.S. visa? Answer. In cases where an arrest resulted in a conviction, you may be permanently ineligible to receive a visa and will require a waiver and ineligibility to travel to the United States.
Question 2. How many years do you have to wait once you are deported? Answer. Once you have been deported, the United States government will bar you from returning for 5, 10, or 20 years, or even permanently. Generally speaking, most deportees carry a 10-year ban. The exact length of time depends on the facts and circumstances surrounding your deportation.
Question 3. How to get a U.S. visa after deportation? Answer. By filing Form I-212 with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services USCIS, along with supporting documents and a fee, an alien can ask the U.S. government for permission to apply for entry before the required waiting time is complete. Question 4. What is the I-212 form? Answer. Form I-212 application for permission to reapply for admission into the United States after deportation or removal.
And just for the record, we have no idea what Buju and his team of lawyers presented to the authorities, but this much we do know. The provisions for occurrences like his have always existed, and let's not forget that there is only one Buju Banton, who many are forgetting has aligned, or maybe even signed to Rock Nation. So forget the DJ Khaled links, go to your research and see who Rock Nation really is, because like it or not, with Buju being who he is, and connected to who he is connected. 2. Trust me, with the right attorneys, it is not that hard to get a special skills visa for the US. What is that, you ask? It is the O-1 visa, which bears the official name Extraordinary Ability, by which is meant exceptional ability in specific fields of work. The O-1 visa is a traditional U.S. work and residence permit designed to allow exceptionally talented foreign nationals to work in the United States for a limited period of time. A visa that Buju Banton qualifies for 10 times over, and then add the links and money to the mix and yeah, you get it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, walk good.